Welcome, precious souls. Welcome to my happy space. I'm just pushing these readings out today. Got a lot of things on my plate, but I have literally given everything up to follow my purpose and give messages out to people to help you ascend and help you back into alignment and to help you remember the bright, shining light that you are truly a very gifted soul having a human experience. I'm here for you. We're in this together, guys. If you feel called to have a personal reading one-on-one where I send you a link via email and we meet online in a confidential meeting space, you can email me at paintingsbycatherine@gmail.com. If you subscribe for free to my YouTube channel, Earth Angel 3811, you're only charged $33 Canadian for a reading. All of your support is so appreciated, everyone. Subscribing for free to my YouTube channel, sharing, liking, commenting on, and following all of my content, even on Facebook, my Readings by Catherine page. It's so appreciated because this is what I chose to do, is to answer my calling. We are all chosen ones, but only some of us choose to take that path. It's a difficult one at first, the adjustments. Ace of Cups. So somebody's being given by the divine an incredible blessing of so much love. This is beautiful. Tapping into your higher self, your ancestors, your guardian angels, under the protection of Archangel Michael. What do we need to know about this beautiful, overflowing cup of love for the beautiful viewers watching today? What do we need to know about this? Oh, I'm hearing you earned it. You've been nothing but loving your entire life, even when people did you wrong. Like, you would get back up, pain and all, and still be so loving. Your heart is so pure. Oh my goodness, you are so loved. Your ancestors are giving you so much love. You're very revered, actually, in the spirit world. They know you're so precious. Okay. You moved on to calmer waters from something that hurt you. That's why this is coming in. Someone might be coming in with a sloppy kind of an apology. It's a very, it's a page, not a knight or a king. This is somebody that might have done the hurting, hurt your heart, maybe very immature. Yeah. In fact, this person in the past slowed you down from achieving this beautiful, independent, abundant existence that you were meant to create for yourself, which you will. You're a very abundant and independent person, but they stood in the way of that, and they definitely betrayed you, which hurt your heart. So, Spirit, thank you for clarifying. Yeah, there was a lot of chaos, a lot of combative behaviors when you were involved with this person. And now you're stepping back into your Queen of Pentacles era. So when you turned and left for calmer waters and left this person behind, they're still trying to tug on your energy, and they still might come in and try to kind of pull on your heartstrings. Remember what they did to you. Remember the betrayal. Remember how they slowed down your progress and all of the conflict that they brought to your life. Stay in this beautiful, oh, my ears are just ringing like crazy. Your angels are so happy. Stay back in this beautiful, humble, loving, extremely abundant spirit that you've got, okay? Keep pouring into yourself, I'm hearing. This is what's going to help everything. It's going to balance everything. This is how your abundance comes in, is by you pouring into yourself. That's why they're going to come back in. They're going to sense that you've detached. This is a player. This is somebody very immature, emotionally immature. You owe them nothing, okay? Any hurt that they're experiencing, that they try to twist it and flip it and gaslight and also try to make you feel like you abandon them. They brought this on themselves. You need to stay in your own lane and keep working on you, okay? You owe this person nothing. If they want to apologize, it's great to forgive, only to release them and move on with compassion, but, put that effort into yourself. They're saying leave this deck, okay? Do we need anything out of this deck, Spirit? Something you need further clarification, they're saying. Clarification. What have you got? This cup of love that's coming in, that's what I want to know a little bit about. What do we need to know? Oh, yeah, because the Wheel of Fortune is finally turning in your favor again now that you've cleared this person out of your energy. So the true love designed for you will definitely come in. But you've got to start loving yourself the way that this person and no other would. I'm hearing, yeah, the way you love so many others, you need to pour that into yourself. And the same grace. Forgive yourself for making mistakes. You're in this human experience. Take a leap of faith. There's something you're being called to do, and you can feel this deep down inside. No? Okay. I'm just following their lead. What do we need to know about this love coming in, Spirit? I'm hearing that it's after you start to continue working on yourself, and that's once you do that, this is when it comes in. But let's see what the cards have to say. Hello. It's worth the time. And it jokes and says, not in this lifetime, but that's not real. It's worth the time. So that's about investing in yourself. Okay? Because like I said, I could feel this intuitively. Once you start pouring this love into yourself, yeah, that's the 10 there. The not in this lifetime. That's completion. You need to complete this side first. The thing that they oh my goodness, the thing that they stalled you out of, you need to become that beautiful, independent, abundant soul that you are. You need to recreate that, get back into that. I'm also seeing August is significant. Okay, amazing chemistry, terrible timing. So this person had the potential to be somebody special in your life, but they kind of fumbled that. Okay, and that's nothing. That doesn't mean that that's going, and they might actually make a return next fall, I'm hearing. Yeah, October. And for them, time is frozen. Like they don't know what to do. They want to come in, they want to apologize, but they know it's not gonna do it this time. They did too much damage. So release them. It's that you were lovers in another life, and they had the option to be a divine spouse to you in this life, but they fumbled it, just as they have so many lives before. But you broke some serious cycles there. This person used to be extremely abusive and controlling. They considered, in another life I'm getting, they considered you their property, if you will. Okay, like an ownership, like possessiveness. Yeah, what does this say? So 3 months from now, well, where are we? Well, right now, it's April. So let's say May, June, July, or my readings are timeless. And it's happening now. So these guys are all over the place. Next 3 months from now is relevant, but time is frozen for them. 5-5 until they change. Okay. And they probably won't. I feel like if they don't, because they didn't jump on this with you, they will probably stay perpetually in some cycle, taking the easy path, kind of trying to fill that void with other partners, random partners, until it finally gets too much for them. That's a sad thing, but they did take away something from this, in that they learned that they can't treat people like that. They've never had anybody stand up to them like that, so good on you. Is there anything else we need to know at this time? All right, we've got the book. Education, knowledge, mystery, research, secret, and the unknown. Okay, I feel like that's part of your journey moving forward, this abundance and this independence. Is there something you're going to learn more about that intrigues you, I'm hearing? It's very intriguing to you. And what is it that's stopping your true divine counterpart coming in? Yep, you needed to have boundaries, which you did with this person. Do you see how the one step leads to another? You needed to learn boundaries. You did. You need to hold good boundaries so you don't feel violated. Also, demanding. You set impossible standards for your partner to meet. Be less demanding. So, moving forward, you're going to have your guard up. That makes sense, right? After what you've been through, just remember we're all human. Trust your discernment, but let your guard down a little bit. It's also saying no good ones. There is someone out there for you. Don't let this false belief make you miss out. So, again, don't believe that this is it. And rejection. Build your confidence by dating a lot. Find out what people like about you. They'll be your stepping stone. Again, I never, ever, ever encourage just randomly being intimate with people, because we do create soul ties, like cords, and we wear their karma. Oh yeah. It's not just physical. It's very much spiritual. And it's very, very difficult to break that cord, to cut that cord when your sacral energy, which is your creative energy, you got to be very careful where the wands get placed and who you connect with, okay? But definitely dating, like going out and meeting new people, this will remind you how special you are. And I feel that'll also be a part of this person's karma. They really fumbled you bad. They made you feel like an option, and that was a big no-no. You don't do that. They didn't realize who you were until they were gone. And they've never had anybody set boundaries and say, no, you got to show up right. So good on you. You both learned something from this. You definitely have new love pouring in. And the Ace of Cups, that's a whole lot of love. So in the meanwhile, pour into yourself and don't be afraid to get out, make new friends, do some dating if that feels like it resonates with you. But definitely keep pouring into yourself, because your perfect one will find you when you're being the most authentically like yourself. And who you really are is someone who's very abundant, very good at creating your own security, creating your own abundance. You are extremely gifted. I'm hearing you're able to create, you're able to imagine and envision and create with your hands, with your voice as well. There are things you're meant to share with this world. And once you start doing that, that's when that comes in, when you least expect it, right? And if that sloppy apology, that other love offer comes in, trying to keep you tied so they can tap in and harvest more of your energy, you know what to do. Okay, so if you get called to have a personal reading, guys, email me paintingsbycatherine@gmail.com. Again, those who subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is free, Earth Angel 3811, they only pay $33 Canadian for a reading, and we can get down to the bottom of any questions, okay? Take care, keep shining.